Hey guys, we're not in a creepy basement today. I actually brought my gear up to my room so we wouldn't have the click-clackies. So, started a new sketchbook. Let's get into it. Also, thank you for being here. Yeah, so I got some stickers on here. Uh, yeah, there's Pokemon, stuff I got at the furry convention, some randoms, and then this I got from a Kickstarter for one of Brandon Sanderson's books. So, let's jump in. This is my first spread. As you know, I like birds. Started this March 17th. It is now April 1st, so there's not too much in here. Got some owls. This was just like with a dip pen and some ink. Same thing, pen, watercolor. Just want to do some birds and scenery. Kind of want to try drawing more buildings. This I did at a coffee shop. Got a deer, got more deers. This is just marker. Gosh, what was this pen? Oh, I was trying out the Pilot High-Tech C, but I found out that the High-Tech C is actually like the High-Tech G or something in the US. Don't quote me on that. There's a difference in the pen name, but it's the same pen. So just a really fine line type deal. So there's that. March 21st. Here's a drawing of my partner while he was playing games on the sofa. A lot of people really like this one for some reason. I did this very quickly. I was just like, boom, boom, boom. Just quick markers, you know? And also it's just nice to draw from, like, real-life observation. I was thinking about painting a series of, like, spring birds, and I wrote down, like, do I want to be abstract with that? So I've been seeing a lot of red-winged blackbirds in the area lately, and I just really like the wings, so I was, like, kind of testing out what I want to do. And I asked my partner, like, oh, which one do you think, like, works the best, or which one do you like the most? And he liked the one that actually looks like birds, so now I'm like, do I do abstract, or do I do, like, more realism? I don't know. I don't even know if I'll get to that series, if I'm being honest. I've been really bad about starting projects. And then this is just with, like, acrylic marker. Some more birds. Oh my gosh, it was so nice and sunny out on the 23rd. I was just like, I have to sit outside, just do some bird stuff. And I was kind of like more Henry Matisse inspired this day. I just wanted it real simple, you know, blocked out shapes and colors. So yeah, there's that. Did this one at a coffee shop. I wanted to practice drawing landscapes and like shadows. And then I just really wanted to draw a boulder. I've been seeing a lot of cool boulders on my Instagram, and I'm like, I should draw a rock. That seems neat. And also, it'd be helpful to, like, practice drawing rocks. So I might do some more of these. And then this was just with, like, I think this was just a little travel set. Unless I had my big set with me. Not sure on the set for this, but yeah. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. I just really want to draw cat girls, and some of them are weird, and some of them are fun, and I like them. Everyone keeps saying this looks like Neko Arc, which is valid. It does look like Neko Arc, but that was not the plan. That just ended up that way. I really like this cat girl, and I don't care if it's unhinged. I really like this one too. I like how weird the hands got. They're just like really funky. And it just says kitty and treats, and I just really like the face. I like everything about this one. It's just squiggly and weird and like not entirely a woman. So there's that. This one did not like. I was like, this is eerie. But yeah, I like the lack of stuff going on here. Sometimes less is more. I do wish I hadn't made the tail like an afterthought. But yeah, there's some cat girls. Hashtag just feral girl things. Okay. I got like a bird book, and it was just like, here's how you draw birds. And I just wanted to learn and understand the shapes more about bird bodies. So I tried practicing what the book was telling me, and it was basically like, you know, draw a line of action, and then a head and the body. Excuse me. Actually, it was like body first, then place the head. And then you have to think about like where the head is, if it's actually like sitting on top of the body circle, or if it's like kind of disconnected, like a longer neck. So yeah, there's that. The book was The Law's Guide to Drawing Birds, which I borrowed from the library. So yeah. And I tried writing down what birds I was drawing, but some of them just weren't even listed and I didn't know what they were. Also, a really good like note in the book that I thought was funny was no hot dog birds. So don't draw your your oval, your body shape too long, and also no snowman birds. So just making sure there is like angular disconnects at like the head and the tail area. So yeah. Also, I just think this page looks neat. I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm out in the field drawing birds. This is science now. Another page of those. Kind of more interesting looking birds here, and I feel like I was defining what the bird looked more like here. This one was not listed, it was just very round and I wanted to draw it. Another thing in the book was like, don't make the eyes too big or small, because then it'll either look cutesy or creepy. Yeah. A couple of those. I think drawing with like my blue pen and then going over with red was very helpful. So give that a try if you're interested. I started this at a trivia night, but someone was jiggling the table a bunch, so I had to stop. I might come back to this. I just want this to be like a weird spacecraft with like a bunch of space scenery, just very like chill. I don't know if I want like a purple glow or a green glow or what yet on that, but figured it out later. So yeah, I gave up on that, and then I just started doing like flowers at trivia night. I also covered up like a weirdly drawn frog, so that's why that looks like that. But I like how this page kind of turned out. I was just like, flowers, trivia, and then some ginkgo leaves that I colored in. That was kind of fun. Oh my god. Guys, this is my favorite spread in the book right now. I love it. I started with this page, had a couple geese going, just really simple watercolors, drew some like little stuff around the edges. Swan I also like. Again, just more like, whoop, junk on the edge. These were kind of fun. Just really thinking about where sunlight hits stuff, and also doing like stark shadows. I feel like I actually got some depth with these. I love this spread. I'm like, wow, why can't every page be like this? So yeah, there's that. Take a gander at that, am I right? Just kidding, I'm sorry. This is more of just like a fun page. I just like doing blind contours, so it's just a bunch of sheep, because Easter's coming up, and I was like, yeah, sheeps, lambs, whatever. Get a little bit of a close-up on that. You can kind of make out some of them. A lot of them were like moms with their babies. Yeah, some sheep. Nothing great. Yeah. I wasn't really vibing with this. I don't know. I liked the frog, and then I kind of like lost interest in it, and then I was doing more frogs and other sheep. And then this was me trying to recreate a masterwork of Gustav Klimt's. I can't even tell you the title of the painting, but is whatever. This is fine. Kind of like whatever this was. It's just a little border guy. Just kind of some like scraggly leaves. There's the frog. Actually, the frog doesn't look too bad. The shadow shape feels a little weird, but whatever. And that's it. That's all of this sketchbook so far. Oh, guys, I love the paper in this. This is a, some kind of Royal Talons. I could not tell you the weight of the paper, but it's perfect. I love working in this, dude. 10 out of 10. Alright, that's all I got for you. I'll see you at the next tour. Thanks for swinging by.